guys, it's Jody with Hometown Properties. I'm here with Lindsay again. We're just doing a mortgage update. Lindsay is the specialist in this, and I rely on her expertise. We wanted to specifically talk today regarding landlords, because last time we kind of brushed over landlords a little bit, but more in general, we were talking about everybody and their mortgages. So Lindsay, just introduce yourself real quickly and then tell us what you found out with the mortgages for landlords.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay with Spire Mortgage Team. My partner Renee and I, we've got a lot of rentals ourselves. Together, we have, what did we say, like 74 doors together. So again, we're heavily invested in what's going on in the market and how it affects us and all of our clients. So what we found out recently is that all the lenders are on board for mortgage deferrals.
Awesome.
So that's great news, because before it was none, and then it was a couple, and then as of today, looks like all the big 5 banks are on board, all your mono lines, so your MCAP, First National, Street Capital, all those kind of guys, they're also on board. Now, a lot of them have gone to online portals. So on your online banking, you just find the COVID, button. You can just go through the requirements to fill them out. I've done them for myself. I've done them on all of them, and it looks super simple. I know CIBC, they're giving us a call back on those. CIBC and BMO were the last two to hold out for rental owners. So right now they'll give you a call, but it looks like they're
Awesome.
going to be on board. Yeah.
So what, and just to recap, so what they're going to do is they're going to give deferrals.
Yes.
So deferrals on mortgage payments for up to how long? Are we still at that 6 months period?
Yeah, so it's still up to the 6 months. So it's not mortgage forgiveness, it's just a deferral. So they will tack on that interest and balance to your mortgage. So say if you've got $100,000 mortgage, by the end of the 6 months, you'll have a balance of 102, I think 450 or something like that for your balance. Now, a lot of the lenders are doing it as that your amortization is still going down through those 6 months. So if you're at, what is that? So if you were at, say, 15 years remaining, there's going to be, 14.8 on your remaining amortization. So that means that your monthly payment will go up. However, keep in mind that you are also still getting those rental payments in, so that can either pad your emergency funds again, because I know a lot of us have been running at deficits. So this is a great opportunity for us to get caught up on that for the immediate need. So if you don't need it, then don't do it. Whichever, that's totally up to you. But yeah, there'll be a balance in there for sure of about $2,500 per $100,000 that you defer.
Okay, well, that sounds good. So really, I mean, you mentioned if you need it. So as a strategy for landlords, this could work out to be something that's really good for them, but they don't necessarily have to use the full 6 months. So I've spoken to a few landlords already, and really, I mean, as a strategy, if your tenants are going to be able to pay, I still think we need to encourage them to pay. That's my feeling. This is not a time where we can just go out and say, okay, I'm getting mortgage deferral. I'm not going to have to pay for it for whatever years. My payment's only going to go up a small amount. So I'm not going to make my tenants pay. No, I don't think that's a good strategy. I think we need to still encourage them all to pay and pay in full. It might be not be at once on the first of the month, but I think we can have some compassion on that and let them pay. Now, what we can do in the case of that, I think, and we had talked about this earlier, we can encourage, if we defer, we could then top up our reserve funds. So now we can get back our 3 months worth of reserve, which I personally promote. I'd like to see that 3 months at least, just in the event that you have a vacancy and or a repair comes. If in the event that you take the deferral, you might be able to put in some money into the property if you have your topped up reserve fund to do a little bit of maintenance. We don't have to go in and make it the Taj Mahal, but maybe we can make them just slightly. We can put that money away so that, there's lots of reasons why we could do it. So as a strategy, as an owner, this could work out well for us to bridge this gap. That's kind of what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that's exactly what my husband and I are doing on our mortgages. We've been running, like I said, at a deficit for quite a while. So we're going to take the opportunity to, yeah, to kind of build that back up, that cushion. Um, it's not a payment holiday for the tenants. They are getting tons of subsidies out there. And there is no reason, as of today, with everything that Trudeau has announced for additional funding for that marginalized group, there's no reason that they can't be paying rent. It will most likely be late if they've been laid off. However, there's no reason. So still have them pay rent because you have to pay it at the back end. So it's
That's right.
not a holiday for you. You're still paying for it. So why you're not in this business for free.
No, exactly. And honestly, as a business right now, there might be a few strategies, and that's what we're looking for, is how we can make our business a little bit better. And out of every, we're not trying to profit off of their tragedy or the tragedy of what's going on. We're just trying to protect ourselves for the future as well.
Yeah.
So just to recap again, most lenders are still doing it. We don't have to phone into them. Go to your online portals, find the COVID link in there, and you can apply right there, which is awesome because now we don't have to sit online on a phone line forever listening to that stupid, on hold music, and we can get it done that way. So that's awesome. I sure appreciate the update. Anything else you have that?
The other really important thing that we're telling all of our clients is that if you do get a mortgage deferral, make sure that you get it in writing. The reason why we're saying that is because we don't know with this pandemic and all the communication that's going on, if Equifax and the lender are going to be speaking the same language. So if coming, at time of renewal, it might show that you were late or that you missed payments. So this is a way that we can then prove to the next lender that no, it was a agreed upon deferral.
Awesome. Oh, that's very good, because we don't want to, completely hose out our credit rating and not, be able to get anything in the future. So awesome. So if people wanted to reach out to you, Lindsay, what's your contact info?
My
email?
Yeah, my phone number is 403-703-3019, and email is Lindsay, so LINDSAY @spiremortgage.ca. So yeah, if
Awesome.
you've got any questions, feel free to reach out and ask.
Awesome. Well, I sure appreciate your time, Lindsay, and we'll be touching base next week probably, because I'm sure there will be more updates by then.
There will be for sure. Thanks, Jody.
Thank you.